Hey, howdy. Things in the world continue to get crazier by the minute. Look at what's going on in Britain. A fella there, he's a computer guy, and he went on a vacation. He went to Florida, and he took some pictures of himself holding a gun, and 2 or 3 photos apparently, and he posted them on his social network. And somebody, when he got back to England, somebody complained and said, hey, this guy's a danger to society. Look at the pictures, and it's a hate thing, and on it went. It's a complaint-driven society, right? The police came and they picked him up. They actually arrested him. They took him to jail, and they kept him overnight. Can you believe that? All about a picture in another country while you're on vacation, and then they released him on bail, and they came back 3 other times and continued to harass him, and he lost his job. He couldn't work, at least, because he even took his computer and his phone and everything else, all because of a boom-boom photo. Imagine what they'd do to me if I went to England. I don't think I can go back there ever, and I like England. I used to like England, but now, I mean, gosh, when you hear stuff like this and what's going on, whatever happened to free speech and so on, it doesn't exist in so many countries, and that's why America should be, they're blessed, and they should rejoice every day because they have the First and the Second Amendment, and many others also, but the First and Second Amendment make it okay. Good grief, this poor fella, I feel for him. And then you swing over to British Columbia, Canada, you got teachers there that are just left-wing wacko people. It's incredible. I don't know how they think. Pardon me, you can't think if you don't have a mind. Is that it? I mean, now there's 50,000 teachers in British Columbia, and the union has said, we endorse this. We want you to introduce young kids with no age limit. It could be 5, 6, 7 years of age. Introduce them to the outdoors, and we're going to call it the queer outdoor education. And you can tell them about clouds, and you look at a cloud, and you have to somehow pull that together with your sexual things. And the teachers are not required to report to the parents your gender change. So if you're 5 years old and you're Johnny, and you go to your teacher outdoors even, or even indoors for this one, and say, I want to be Susie today. Okay, here's lipstick and a whole bunch of other stuff, earrings and the cha-cha. And at nighttime, we'll dress you back as Johnny and you go home, because we can't tell your parents. Back to this outdoor thing. I mean, it's incredible. They want the kids to go outdoor and get rid of the categories, right? There's no categories such as male or female or right or wrong. It's all about how you feel. When you look at the clouds and the squirrels, there's probably homosexual squirrels, so we need to talk about that. And if squirrels do it, you can too. And they go through it. There's a long list of stupid here. Can you believe it? I guess you can, because we've been hearing about this for a long time. Canadians particularly have been dumbing down forever because of this nonsense. This is the same government, the federal government, that sends money to Vietnam, $8 million for gender studies on rice. And the transgender thing and everything, it's incredible. It really is. MAGA, Make America Great Again. MUGA, most useless government anywhere. That would be British Columbia and Canada, because they're just, the people, by the way, are mostly not in favor of this stuff. They're not. But they don't care. They be in the government. They don't care. We like it, and so we're going to oppose it on everybody else. That's communism, socialism. Pick a word. I don't even know that those words apply to the governments in a lot of these countries, like the UK and Canada and so many others. We have to create some new wording to describe this, because dumb is forever. Now, casinos, that's a big business. Here's a casino that now is getting a license to be a casino right next to the New York Mets ballpark in New York City. The New York Gaming Facility has said, yes, you can do this. Bally's, as they're going to build a $4 billion casino on Ferry's Point Golf Course. And that's an interesting golf course, because they purchased the rights from the owner to operate the public 18-hole course from the Trump organization. This guy, he's picking up an additional $115 million if and when they ever get a casino license, and now they're getting it. Good business guy. I mean, and he's running a country. I watched a video of him years ago at Opry, somebody, and he had just lost. He had a negative net worth. He had lost money. He had a negative net worth of almost $1 billion. Years later, he builds it back up. That's a business guy. Like him, hate him, doesn't matter. He knows how to run a business. A country is a business, and little things like this, a golf course. And this only happened in 2023, so the company has learned from him, because he wouldn't have done this personally. Well, he could have. He wasn't president then. But whatever, but it's good business, and that's how you make things swing, and he's kind of doing that. You know, lastly, there is a man driving a Porsche, going really, really fast, and he passed a policeman. The policeman was startled. The guy was speeding Ooh, so he chased him, and the guy was going to outrun him, and finally he thought, I'd better just pull over and face the music. So he did that, and the police walked up and says, you know what, I am tired. It's been a long, long day. It's been a tough week. I want to go home. I don't want to fill out all the forms. Give me the best excuse that you can, and we'll see if you pass the test so I can go home without writing you up. The guy looked at him, looked at the police officer, and says, you know what? About 3 years ago, a policeman ran off with my wife, or my wife ran off with the policeman. And I saw your lights in the background, and I thought, oh no, he's bringing her back. Hey, y'all, come back. Happy day.